It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, the 15th of July. I'm Michael Groff. Although we had isolated showers and thunderstorms over parts of the area this morning, conditions are much quieter today than compared to this time yesterday. And thunderstorm chances should remain fairly minimal for the next couple of days before a more dramatic increase in moisture and rain chances starts to take place by late in the weekend and especially next week. All right, we'll talk about that in just a moment, but first, here's a look at the almanac from yesterday. 99 degrees was the high, but that occurred during the midnight hour. 77 the low, which happened during our storm activity yesterday morning. While some parts of the West Valley saw 1 to 2 inches of rain officially in the bucket at Sky Harbor, just a tenth of an inch. Looking outside now, here at 7:55 a.m., scattered clouds out there, and we're sitting at 88 degrees at Sky Harbor, but it's muggy. Dew point at 66, relative humidity 49%. The winds are light, and the barometer is falling. Taking a quick peek at the radar right now, some of the shower activity that we had around parts of the metro this morning has now pushed to the south. There is a cluster of showers and storms just to the west and southwest of Tucson across Pima and Santa Cruz County. Some locally heavy rain ongoing down there. And the upper air look, big features on the board really haven't changed much. Our monsoon ridge continues to sit over Southern California, more of a northerly flow across Arizona, and that's usually not conducive for bringing storms into the valley, although a weak short wave is triggering some showers and storms across parts of the state, and will continue to do so today. Checking out the watch warning map, and here we go again. Excessive heat watch is in effect over a good portion of eastern Montana, as a ridge of high pressure is expected to build over the interior west in coming days, so temperatures will skyrocket, and that will head out into the plains as well. And we have an air quality alert for central and northern Minnesota with lots of wildfire smoke there. I was just checking the visibility at Grand Forks, North Dakota, down to 3 miles. Very thick smoke there. Here in Arizona, a flash flood watch over the southeastern portion of the state, just to the southeast of Metro Phoenix. And especially of note in those burn scar areas where we've had the wildfires, all that brush has been burned out, so the threat of mud and rock slides increases with even minor amounts of rain. And we are expecting some heavier precipitation late in the weekend and next week in those areas. So flooding could be an issue, and we expect those flash flood watches to be in effect at least periodically for the next several days. The convective outlook for today, a few marginal risk areas, one across eastern Nevada and western Utah. Another one in parts of Colorado, southeast Wyoming, and western Nebraska. And yet another marginal risk extends from the Texas Panhandle northeastward into the eastern Great Lakes states. And the precipitation outlook, this is valid through next Thursday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts in Phoenix between 1/3 and 1/2 inch, with potentially 2 to 3 inch amounts over parts of the Rim Country, eastern Arizona, and maybe even exceeding 3 inches along the southern border of our state. As again, active weather is expected to come in here, especially by late in the weekend and much of next week. And we'll talk about that right now as we get into modeling. Here we go. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Mid-level ridge sitting across Southern California, a north to northwesterly flow aloft, and that's not very conducive for bringing in monsoon moisture or storm chances, at least typically here into the south central deserts. So down at the surface, mostly sunny sky for us today. High temperatures around 100 to 104. Widely scattered showers and storms will be possible over the higher terrain of our state. And with a short wave present around here today, can't rule out a storm getting into the lower desert this afternoon, but it will have to develop to the northwest of us and make its way in here, or we'll have to see some outflow boundaries from the Rim Country getting in. So our rain chances will be fairly minimal this afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of an evening shower or storm. Otherwise, partly cloudy, overnight lows mainly in the 80s. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny in the morning, partly cloudy in the afternoon, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms develop over the higher terrain, and they will push southward toward the lower desert. But with a capping inversion in place, I kind of doubt we're going to get anything here in Phoenix, at least nothing widespread. Still, there is that ever-present possibility we could get a stray shower or storm, so we'll keep a 20% chance of rain in the forecast and high temperatures right around 101 to 105. As we go to the weekend, our ridge across Southern California begins to build off to the northeast, and so the flow aloft is gradually going to start to turn more out of the east. So moisture will start to increase once again, and rain chances will pick up gradually. But I still think the steering flows will be fairly weak on both Saturday and Sunday. With increasing moisture, we'll see scattered showers and thunderstorms over the higher terrain, and they will try their best to get into the lower deserts in the afternoon and evening hours. I think the capping inversion will be mostly gone by then. So at least a slightly better chance of seeing a storm in here. And so we'll start bumping those rain chances up each day. High temperatures around 102 to 106 each afternoon. Now, as we go to next week, the weather pattern starts to turn decidedly more interesting. We have a ridge building across the central and northern Rockies. Meanwhile, an inverted trough is forming across the Big Bend of Texas. And so a deeper easterly flow is in place, scattered to numerous afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms on Monday and Tuesday over the mountains. And a decent chance that those will sneak their way into the lower deserts. We'll bump the rain chance up to about 40% out here for Monday and Tuesday. High temperatures, a little tricky here, but we'll keep them in the 101 to 106 range for now. But if it turns out we have more clouds and rain around, we might need to adjust those downward. On Wednesday, we have what appears to be a Rex block established out here across the west, with a big ridge over the Rockies, our inverted trough sitting over New Mexico and northern Mexico, and a rather deep east and northeasterly flow over Arizona. Numerous showers and thunderstorms would be around if that verifies, especially so in the afternoon and evening hours. And high temperatures would trend down with an increase in clouds and much higher humidity, highs upper 90s to about 102, maybe even lower than that if we do wind up seeing some rainfall. And I'll tell you what, this is a great setup for locally heavy rain, maybe some strong or severe storms as well. This is a possibility we'll have to watch out for if this verifies, because the air mass would be very unstable in such a setup. All right, here we go out to a week from today. This is Thursday, the 22nd. Still have the inverted trough across Arizona and much of the greater Southwest, ridging to the north. And that would be unsettled. Numerous showers and thunderstorms, some locally heavy rain possible. High temperatures may struggle to reach the century mark if this verifies. But of course, this is a week out and things can change. But boy, it really looks like an uptick in monsoon activity, and a major one at that is expected in here next week. And then going out 10 days, this is Saturday, the 24th. And now we have troughing beginning to develop along the west coast. And so the flow aloft is going to start to switch back out of the southwest, and this could ultimately dry us out. But look at that. The heights are a little below average, so temperatures might remain below average, with still some showers and thunderstorms around, but especially over the mountains. And with somewhat drier air coming in, those overnight lows may actually become more pleasant as well. Now, as we take a look at rainfall for Phoenix over the next couple of weeks, coming off of the GFS ensemble, and the mean is around 1.5 inches, but you have some clear outliers here, one up there at 4.7 inches, a couple others in the 2 to 2.5 inch range. But even the European is buying in here. The ensemble mean there is around 1.25 inches, and again, a few of the extremes are up around 2 to 3 inches, and that's certainly possible in a couple of isolated spots, but I doubt we're going to see that at Sky Harbor Airport. But the message to take away from the global models here, the clear trend is that a more active monsoon pattern is anticipated in here, especially as we get to next week. And looking at temperatures off the national blend of models, highs remaining below average through much of the forecast period. And it is possible that we could stay below the century mark at some point next week. And that'll just about do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever a brand new video is posted, you'll get the notice. Your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys be safe, stay cool and hydrated out there, watch your kids around the swimming pool, and have yourselves a glorious Thursday.